Tried to catch a little more ALT on the pullback, but I don't think I got filled. Let me look. Pretty sure I didn't. Nope. Tried to get filled at 50 cents, but it's 60 by 80 right now. It's pretty widespread on this thing. And again, I did take a debit spread on coin. The 370, 380. Expiring tomorrow, so I need to get a move in this thing. It's trading at 369.38 right now. 369. 368.26 was the resistance level that it's gotten through. It needs to stay above there. It needs to stay above there. Sarepta needs to stay below 1830. It's moving up a little bit, but it's still below the that level. Again, Roblex having a pretty good day today, up a little over 2%, trading at 105. And CCJ up almost 3% now, trading at 73.56 on CCJ. 73.56, which is $4.56 of intrinsic value in that thing. CCJ actually trading at 580 right now. 580 in CCJ. Again, we got a $6 sell order on it. Harry spot looks pretty good. New all-time high. Out of compression on the daily and the 5-minute. Yeah, really nice. So many nice looking stocks right now because the market is pretty bullish. SPY moving up. Let me take a look at the T2104. Yeah, Spotify looks good. No warning until July 22nd. T2104 right now, bullish. Here it is, T2104, beautifully bullish. Now the market, here's the market right here. This is the S&P, this is the red and green lines, this is the SPY. So you can see the SPY is basically, obviously, gapped up, but it's been moving up most of the morning. You can see it's putting in higher highs and higher lows, and the T2104 is just pacing right along with it. But this is definitely bullish right now on T2104. You know, it confirms the market direction right now. In spite of not moving dramatically, again, a lot of times trading stocks is better on a situation like this. As Roblex not doing much here. CCJ really nice here. 73.61. Gonna have to watch this one because it's getting close. 583 right now. 583 is trading at 73.64. 590, getting pretty close to $6. Again, you don't have to take all your trades off, take all your contracts off at 6. You can even raise it if you wanted to. If you wanted to raise it on CCJ instead of 6, you could probably raise it up to 610, 620, something like that. Maybe 625. That's a kind of a little bit of a stretch. I'm going to leave mine at 6. I'm going to take it off at 6. If it gets to 6, I'm taking the profits. Really nice call out on that one yesterday. I think it was Ari that did that one too. All right, so up and running here. The market is grinding higher. The CCJ is we're getting very close to profit target on that thing right now. Very close. Trading at 590. 590. I have a $6 sell order on that. $6. I'm going to leave it there. It's because I have an alert on this. I don't really want to try to send an alert out when it's within 10 cents of getting filled, and then ask them to change it, because it's a lot of them are not going to see it because it comes out here in the middle of the day and they can't see it. So if they don't see it in time, it'll already be closed. So I'm going to leave it at $6. If you want to change it, change. If you're in the room, you want to change your sell order to like 610, 615, 620. That's probably fine. This is I'm going to take profits in it today, though. This is a pretty nice move up in CCJ.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. Yep, you were due for one a little while ago. We were slacking. When was that flex roll, Dave?
What?
When was that flex roll?
When?
Yeah.
Did you take it last, you mean?
She got it just like a little bit ago.
The flex?
Yeah.
I didn't give her the flex.
She took one. I saw her take it. I thought you brought it to her.
Not the flex.
What was it then?
I brought you the Tylenol.
No, she didn't.
I didn't bring her anything.
That's weird. I could have sworn I saw her take a flex roll.
She wouldn't have come and got it.
You didn't give it to her?
Probably not.
What was she taking that was a blue pill? Mom, did you not take any blue pills today? I just thought I saw you take a blue pill. I don't know. Sorry.
I didn't bring anything. No, she didn't get it. Unless it was one magically appeared in there, I didn't bring it in.
If I'm seeing things.
Well, it gets a little confusing after a while. We got so many pills coming and going.
Yeah, no, I just could have sworn I started with the blue one because I remember thinking she started with blue. That's why she said. You're welcome. I wonder who's doing your neighbor's yard.
It's one of your clients?
No, the Supreme Court.
Oh, forget it. They're worthless.
They just ruled that they can't sue the state of South Carolina for taking away funding.
Yeah, they're in the tank for the Trump administration.
Fucking bullshit. Alito or Roberts needs to fucking die. Preferably Alito. Possibly Roberts.
How about Clarence Thomas? It's Alito and Thomas that are the two bad ones.
Alito and Thomas. Lately, Roberts is the one that's been, acting a damn fool. What a fool he is. Dave, do you want, I can make you some chia pudding with any different flavors or something.
What?
Do you want chia pudding? I can make it with different flavors.
No, that one you made me yesterday was
The
good.
chocolate?
But I won't have it today. I'll have to do it right now.
Oh,
I like that. That was really
yeah,
good.
okay. I didn't know if you wanted
I
any
felt
other.
much healthier after eating it.
I didn't know if you wanted any other, because I can put any
I
flavor
go
if
with
you
the
want in
chocolate.
it.
I like the chocolate stuff.
Just thought so.
Yeah, I think that stuff with a scoop of chocolate therapy on it would be excellent.
Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. Make the chocolate therapy go a little longer. What was I doing? That's what I was
RASKYE Biotech, relative strength through the 200. Daily looks like a doji sandwich on SKYE. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, it's a completing a doji sandwich today. Yeah. Again, that move 2 days ago was from 299 to 365, so it was about 65 cents. Today it's gone from 352 to 418, so it's up about the same amount today. It would be a little chase for me to take it here. All right, get filled on CCJ. Get filled on CCJ. You probably already knew that. I just checked now, and it's filled. CCJ, don't be greedy. Count the money and be happy. Yeah, that's the way I'm looking at it too. Hey, Vinac and Kat, thank you very much. And Kat made some money on the alerts. Excellent. Yeah, the alerts have been pretty good. There's not a lot of them, but they're working pretty well. Jacob filled on CCJ at 6. Yep, I think everybody's filled at 6 on CCJ. It could keep going. It could keep going, but we're filled on CCJ for $6. Nice little profit on that baby. Okay, sold for $6. So that's another nice one. Send that out in the alert. All right, so we sold that CCJ for 6. All right, so we sold CCJ for $6, and I'm happy with it. That's fine. I mean, that's a pretty nice gain on that. We put it on the 23rd, taking it off 3 days later, 24th, 2 days later, for 480, out for 6, $1.20 profit. Pretty nice. Very nice profit on that. Netflix setting up pretty, whoops. Netflix setting up pretty nicely here. All right, so CCJ closed out. Oops. Let's see how Roblex is doing. Yeah, kind of very compressed here right now in Roblex, just kind of moving sideways. ALT, that was the one Ari gave us this morning. Pull back down below 350. I'm going to try to add some more at 350 if I can. Coin pulling back a little bit here. It hasn't stayed above that 368.26, which I'm not thrilled about. It needs to stay above 368.26. It needs to get above there. Otherwise, this debit spread will be in some trouble. right, so we got any questions here? Nope. Everybody getting filled at on CCJ, very nice. Oh. you think of it.
Maybe the Publix frosted mini wheats.
Public frosted
Yeah.
mini.
I swear there was something with just fruit. It wasn't eggs. What was it? What was it? I don't know. I might have some, I don't know, like what you want for dinner.
Oh,
Because I have a little bit of time still.
I thought about it.
Okay. I mean, I don't know, I might have some of that stuff that we made with the eggplant.
Yeah, there's plenty of that in there.
Mm-hmm.
I might have tuna sandwich.
Okay.
Might put some tuna. In fact, I'm gonna put some in the
Last
refrigerator.
resort, eh?
Well, no, I like tunas.
Yeah. Dave's gone tuner. Mom, nobody knows. I wonder what Mom is
I'm
gonna
gonna
have.
have some Panera chicken for lunch.
Hmm?
I'm gonna have some Panera clam chowder for lunch.
Ah.
I already ate some of it, but I guess I didn't. Clam chowder.
Tomorrow,
Right.
tomorrow I have a peak at 10:30, and then I go to West Ashley to pick up something, and I have an infusion.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That takes a while.
Yeah, that's at 1. So I was gonna maybe try to go to TJ's. Sometimes I'm more wiped out than others after the infusion.
Yeah, so I was gonna say.
Are you having ketamine tomorrow?
Yeah.
You'll be
Depends on how
fine.
you feel.
You'll be
What
fine.
do you think you might want for dinner, Mom?
Well, steaks and burgers.
Okay.
Yeah, I put a tuner in there.
Dave decided he's gonna do tuner.
Well, I like tuna too.
Okay, let's do
Either
tuner.
or.
I'm gonna have some more of that ziti stuff, or the stuff we made.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Do you want this?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
That was when you couldn't get, how can you get down?
Well, I got.
All right, back again. Sorry, have to keep leaving to come do some stuff, but apologize for that. Do I still feel pretty good about coin? Pretty significant drop here. I don't feel great about coins in the debit spread. That's why I took a debit spread. But it's very bullish. It still needs to. It's under 368.26, which I want to see it. I want to see it stay above there, above this 368.26. If it doesn't close above 368.26, I might take it off and just take the loss on it. Right now, I'm okay with it because I mean it's obviously it's strong today. It's got good relative strength up to 2.6%. When the SPY is only up 0.5%. So I like it, but I'm going to be watching it.
Doesn't lend itself to, I don't know.
Again, we're out of CCJ. We took $6 on CCJ. That was a nice trade.
At 7 to start, so.
Oh, you mean
With us, Dave, because like my clients use
Srepto down 9 cents right now.
come back or you
No, I'm not going.
Roblex up 2%. Roblex having a pretty nice day as well.
Here, oh, okay. Well, we have to do it, we can just, we can just grill it and we can, otherwise, it's up to you.
And tomorrow night, I should, I mean, I'll probably crash out here because,
Here?
because I'm usually tired after those
Oh,
things.
yeah.
So I'm either gonna take a nap, or I wanna go to TJ's, after sometimes, but not on a Friday.
Well, how you feel and stuff.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm more wiped out than others.
Oh, yeah. That's fine, whatever you decide.
I mean, I don't feel like that all night, I'll probably come back and sleep, and then
Totally
on
up to you,
whatever later.
yeah, it's totally up to you.
I got that, and I don't know if you want to go for use the soup or something else, or that
Oh, the
eggplant
stuff
stuff.
from the soup.
Okay, and what about the eggplant stuff?
CYN made some nice moves. I didn't take it today. I didn't have time. I couldn't watch it the whole time I wanted to. But look at that. Look at that run. Talked about this morning. It's trading at about 19 to 20 bucks. Went right up to 41.54, and then pulled back to 29. Very volatile, but it's a nice momentum stock. I didn't catch it. I wished I had, but I was just too busy to try to get into it, so I couldn't do it. But I did call it out and let you know what the stock was, and it was a really nice Momo stock. Traded 53 million shares with a float of 80 million, so still hasn't got to the float yet, but it's getting close. About 11:45 right now.
Still plenty of shit. I'm getting there, but I'm not there yet. Yeah. Counting on that.
Momentum waning a little bit on the SPY here right now. Q's holding up pretty well. Russell 2000, also momentum's waning a little bit on that one. Yeah, I want to see you need to see coin come up to again to bounce up here. Needs to get above that 368.26 level.
Heat 'em up with cheese and then make a sandwich. Not the whole thing, but you can do it. Oh. Dude, I'm safe. Put it on
10 minutes at 12.
Those plates are coated in plastic. They don't want to put this in microwave. They're coated in plastic and they're not recyclable.
Okay.
They're only recyclable at commercial facilities. Yeah. Can't come in the microwave. They're coated in plastic. Enough for you, young lady. Just gonna pick your ones.
Which one?
Medium size.
Yellow. Until the cheese melts, so like maybe a minute.
I honestly would have waited for the cheese because like it
Yeah.
won't cook underneath, but whatever. It's what it is too late.
1 minute is more.
We'll just
Just don't think
Mm.
it's nothing.
get better so you can eat that, some of that salad.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna reheat your buddy?
Uh,
Your ass buddy?
yeah,
Ha!
yeah.
Your butt buddy?
Yeah.
Mom, you're supposed to be wearing your braids. No. Chris. Where were your braids though?
I'm not in bed.
I know, that's why the braids goes on when you're not in bed. Remember what she said about keeping those little thingies around? Oh. So you don't have to reach back?
What?
No.
This thing's like disappear all the time.
No.
That's what I hear. Oh, it's good. Yeah.
She said when you put it down, you keep these stuck on it. That way you don't have to reach around for them.
This stuff can go in the compost. His outfit's been great.
Yes. Who did you get the braids for?
Huh?
Who did you get a braid for?
All right, so we've got the market,
There's too much left.
nice gap up this morning,
I wanted to lay on top of it.
kind of sideways for a while, and moving up, but it's been kind of grinding up all day long. Again, we had a red candle here. This looked threatening, and it just recovered right away from it. Again, momentum not good here though. I wouldn't be touching it right now until I see that momentum start to go back to green, like it is here on the Qs. That 544.75 is a new all-time high on the Qs.
What?
You wash my hair out. I'm not gonna use it once. I'm gonna wash it twice.
What? Cool. When's Thursday?
Yeah, but it's cooler out. You know? So the water won't be as hot.
Really?
You said the dew point dropped.
Wow. Yeah, it's hot. You doing the day party? Walking around eating?
Oh, is that what you're doing? Not lately.
Oh, no?
There isn't too much walking around at all.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Wow.
But, he did mow the grass.
Is he feeling better?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You have a riding mower? Push.
Push. Yeah, push.
Oh, he needed one.
Q trying to break out of this dynamic compression zone here. Q's got the momentum much more than the SPY does right now. SPY's trying to move up, but there's momentum finally shifting up a little bit. The Q's still pretty strong though.
It's good like those with my machine.
Alt trading at 70 cents right now. Again, we took CCJ off. Took a nice profit in CCJ.
That was 30 seconds.
It's a high powered microwave.
It is very much so.
Surreptus trading at 310. 310.
Less time than other ones. The one that works like that too.
Oops.
So you can hold a good one.
Coin trying to bounce a little bit here. $544.88. That's another new all-time high on the Qs.
too was making a big fucking deal about it the other time I was out there. It was nice. It was just like get a fucking life, Bill, you know? Get a fucking life, I say. Ain't hurt nobody. There's no less burn duty ever, so what's the problem?
Nobody uses it?
Hmm?
Nobody uses it?
What?
Nobody uses it?
Yeah, people use it. But like, that's why I like going at night. I don't like a bunch of people. It's not that big of a pool, you know? There's a bunch of people in it. Alright. I like just relax. So, I don't know, maybe I can figure out a way to go with the boys to the pool. I mean, it's like, he lives like 8 minutes away. It's close to West Ashley. And I know he'll be too tired tomorrow. And it'll be so relaxing. Can I go swim tonight, baby?
They say the school's open till 10.
No, but I don't like it. I don't like those fucking lights.
I can't help that.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, why can't I go with the boys? I'll do all my chores first.
So if he's not, I don't have a problem with it.
Hmm?
He's amenable to it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I already talked to him.
Okay.
Because I've been wanting to, we both been wanting to go swim. It was so relaxing last time. It was great. But, you know, last night wasn't good for him or me.
And then the weather looked good.
Yeah. But it wouldn't matter. The water would have been hot. And then, you know, the way I was. So it just didn't work out. But the thing is, like, I'm going to be too tired on Friday. After my infusion, I usually get...
All right, coming up here in 12 o'clock. I'm going to get some lunch here in just a minute. Again, I'm sorry I've been in and out so much here the last couple of days, but apologize for that. But what about the hammer off of Snow's ADMA today? Let me look at Snow.
It's a salt. That's the reason I like it. The boys is a
Well,
salt.
that took quite a that's quite a hammer, and that was quite a big drop on Snow in the 5 minute. That 5 minute candlestick is ugly on Snow. Oops.
I mean, they still put chlorine in saltwater pools, but nothing like hydrogen.
Right there. That was this morning's first candle on Snow for some reason. But it is a nice little bounce in Snow. It's still a nice bullish setup. Yeah, that's a nice nice hammer off of that. Thinking about taking Met along here.
I am not going to leave him there.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's a nice setup. Again, very expensive.
No,
716.37 support, resistance 736.07. 736.07 on Meta. So it's got about $13 to the upside on it. Is VRT in that 127 gap? VRT.
what?
He's going grocery
Oh,
store.
no. I don't need that.
Well, you need your strip. You need your strip.
It is.
Yeah, and eggs. And get
I'll draw it on here.
There's something else that you remember.
About money left.
Yeah. Do you remember mine?
It's been in it before for a short time. That up, okay. Here's the VRT. Here's the VRT gap. Goes way back to It goes way back to January.
That he got sick and got diarrhea.
Right there.
Because his food
This is the gap.
food that was left out.
And there's the move into it right there. Nice move. This is about 145. Nice, good room at VRT. Very nice. Nice look on that one. Very nice. Is the price correct for coin? Let me see. Buy the 2 370s, sell the 380s, at 355 to 360. Call debit spread. Yeah, it should be. That's a $10. That's a $10 spread for 355. So it's about 3 to 1. I believe so.
I'll have like a man in from our snack.
I think that's what I got it for. Right now it's trading at 245. You can get in cheaper now. You can get in about 245 on the coin because it's fallen down below the that level. Again, this is a very volatile stock. You get some really big moves in this thing. So, and the spreads are pretty wide, so the midpoint's going to fly all over the place.
Oh, yeah, it's a digital.
Triple Qs, big pop in triple Qs. Nice little pop right there. That was a nice. Again, that was a SPY super system setup right there as it came up off the 15 right here, and you could have taken it right here and popped it, and you would have got a pretty decent profit on that. Went from about $2 to about $2.50, $2.41 actually. All right, so I'm gonna get some lunch here. Gonna make a quick run out and do an errand and to get some quick lunch, and I'll be back. Again, thanks everybody for bearing with me during this. My wife's recovery here. Newmont 30% trimming. Nice job, Joe. Very nice. Yeah, I saw that this morning. You're in the queue is going to hold, thinking we're going to have a bullish trend day. It looks like we're getting a bullish trend day, Shai. And you know, I would say that that's the likelihood right now. The T2104 is definitely supporting that. Here's the T2104 cumulative volume index. Take all the positive volume, all the volume of stocks going up, minus the volume of stocks going down. This is a 5-minute chart. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful bullish trend on that. So we're likely to get a trending day today, but you never know. The problem you've got is news. News can offset this thing pretty quickly and go SPY with a nice bounce as well. So a pretty nice move up here. We took CCJ. We took profits in CCJ. I have a trade on Qs for SPY Super System trade here, and I'm out of it right now. I took profits in that. Joe, you don't see his trend day yet. Need some more sectors involved. Yeah, I mean that's a thing. Joe watches the sectors, and again, not everything is trending up here today. But this is a pretty nice move. There's a little chop in here, but it looks bullish. But we'll see. Again, if I'm going to get a trend day, all it's going to do is allow me to maybe stay in the trades a little bit longer. But right now, I'm still in the mindset of taking profits fairly quickly, relatively quickly. That's CCJ. We could have stayed in the CCJ. It kept going up, but I still am happy with the profit there. Roblex moving sideways, and Sarepta moving down to 1724. And I got coin on. I'd like to see this coin bounce back up to 368.26. All right, I'm going to grab some lunch, everybody. I'll be back in just a little bit. Yeah, that's about right, Joe. Joe says, usually look back after the market closed and say, wow, it was a trend day. Where was I? It's, trying to say that we're going to get a trend day right now, it could easily reverse. So, hindsight's 20/20 on these things. But we are trending pretty nicely right now. But again, news-driven markets are very notorious for having something come out that drives it back the other way. So, but I'd be fairly, I'm out of the SPY trade, the Q trade. I didn't stay in it too long. I took about 45 cents profits on that thing, $44 a contract, and then I'm out. But one, I'm getting ready to go to lunch. And B, I still don't trust this market. It's Suzanne. 15% scalp on coin. Good job, Joe. Joe's scalping out and scalping coin. For me, the tell was a test of the gap that it didn't even poke into. Yeah, this morning it didn't go into the gap like it did yesterday for sure. Suzanne, you think we're pretty entertaining? Well, I appreciate that. I guess that helps a little bit. Listen, market, tough job trading the market. We all know that. Might as well make some light of it as well. And they do that great over in the Discord room. Thank you, Arthur. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Just took it off for 30%. Good job, Shai. Looks like a trend day, but 2 steps forward, 1 back. Yes, buy at the 8, and that's a good methodology. Buy at the 8 or buy at the VWAP, and then take money. I mean, that's what I did here. I took it here as it came off the 15. We got with green, took it off the 15, get a little pop here, and I took it off right there in that middle of that candle. But I'm not, I'm not swinging the Qs, obviously. Robalex, I'm swinging. CCJ, we took profits, and that was a very nice one. That's still going. That's really, really strong. And I'm in alt, which is just moving flat as a pancake right now. And I'm in coin as a debit spread. Okay, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to run out and get some things for my wife, and then I'll be back and have some lunch, and I'll be back in the room. I should be back here in about 45 minutes or so. All right, thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. And YouTube, we're going to go ahead and close that down for lunch. And thanks, YouTube folks, for being here. Appreciate it. And just go to rightline.com, and you can look, and you can see the room there with my room and my alert service and the Spy Super System software. If you're interested in taking advantage of it, that's where you go. All right, have a great afternoon, YouTube. I'll see you tomorrow. Be here about 11 o'clock.